quick warning, this podcast is uncensored. We talk about sex, fashion and everything in between. Expect strong language, adult themes and a lot of oversharing. If that's not for you, skip this one. Hi, welcome to Fashion Is My Foreplay. I am Elizabeth and we have our next very special guest.
Hey, yeah,
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having me.
No, you're so very welcome. So we met when I went to get my glasses.
I love them, by the way.
Do you know how many compliments
No,
I
wait,
get?
really suit you so well.
Constantly. And then my return is always, but I look like Jeffrey Dahmer.
I remember when you came in and you tried them on, they were like so fire on you.
I love them.
And they're so limited as well, so I was like, you should get them like now.
I literally love them.
I think they suit you.
And I'm not a gold girly either, like I'm a silver girly. And even the fact that they're gold, I'm just like, it's opened up a whole new thing for me.
But even like the whole aviator look, like suits you so well.
No, I'm really
love
happy.
It. And I mean, when you came in, I loved your look anyway. And we came like a few times, and every time I was like, wow, like she's so cool.
I could sense our vibe. I was like, I'm gonna get on with him.
Yeah, it's same here.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to help her because sometimes like some people are, I don't want to like, but when
Yeah.
I saw you, I was like, she is so cool.
No,
And
literally. I was just like,
Lizzie, like you came and I was like, I love her vibe, and I like your style. Every time I was like, I love her. So I was like,
and I remember it was just before my birthday as well.
Halloween, but
yeah, and I was having a birthday dress up, and I was just like, I just went full blown into conversations with you about it.
I remember, yeah.
Oh my god, stop! You so should have come. You were more than welcome.
Next time.
It was really random as well because I didn't like hunt you out. You actually popped up on on my Instagram reels. Yeah. And I was like, I recognise this absolute hottie. Like, who is it? Like,
So
and I followed you, and I was like, and you obviously kept popping up on my feed, and I was like,
Sign.
I was like, where do I know you from? And then it clicked.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't like Jimmy Fairley glasses?
It
No
took
way.
me a minute.
Oh,
It
okay.
really took me a minute. And then I was like, oh my God, stop. Fashionista, we're here. Like, let's get you on the pod.
Straight away when I saw your photo, I was like, I know her. And I remember, I was like, I know is she exactly. I remember the glasses. 'Cause I was like, wow, this suit you. So yeah, I was so glad when you followed me.
Yeah.
I was like, thank you so much.
No. And it
so
was
cool.
brilliant because then, like, I was obviously exploring your content and stuff, and then saw the
What
fashion.
did you think about it?
Oh my God, it's
Well,
brilliant.
I got a question, by the way. I like to ask a question to people when they first met me. I don't know if you remember what your first impression of me.
Oh, I was just like, style.
You really
Style.
like this
Style
is what
and
I want
vibes.
to ask, because I want to ask people like, when you see me, what is the first thing you like?
Yeah. No,
think
I was
of
just
it?
like style and vibes. Like,
Really?
completely. Yeah.
In a good way, like
100% a brilliant way.
Did
Yeah.
you think like it was like vibe? Like some people like sometimes are like, you're too confident, like you're too like.
I don't know because I'm super confident, so sometimes
Same
I think
here.
I need to match that with somebody.
I love it.
Like if I'm vibing and being all like, and this is about this and this and this and this and this, and they can't match me, then sometimes I walk away from it when I'm a bit like,
Same here.
oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm a
Same
bit
here.
like, but
No,
I
I'm the
knew
same here.
immediately. I was like, yeah, we're chill. Like this
And
is
when
good.
you saw the Insta, what did you think about it? Like, did you
I was just like in love. I was just like, this is brilliant. I was
love
just
it.
like the style, like everything. And your videos are really easy to watch. They're really fun.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you think that because I really work so hard on them. Like, I
And
wanna.
it's hard work.
It's hard work. Oh my god! And I really struggle sometimes to kind of like provide exactly what I want,
Yeah.
because you don't want people to be bored of you.
No.
But obviously you want them to be like, yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
It's hard to catch the eye sometimes, but then I'm like, okay, my style is cool and people love it. So I think just be organic in yourself. But oh my god, hard work. Like
I think it works really well, and it's really,
Thank you.
it's
I
brilliant.
really
It's
appreciate
eye-catching. It's inspirational because like you've got such good style, and I
Thank
think it really
you.
does make people think like, oh, I could dress like that, or oh, I could.
I
Take
wonder.
That. Yeah, I could take that and make it my own, or I could.
I want that.
I like how you've done this, or I like how you've done that, and so yeah, no, it is really, really good. I do really, really, really like it. So what is your Instagram, if anyone is wondering?
Good question. So basically, like, I was a really like love and hate relationship at the beginning with my like Instagram and everything because I have so like massive opinion on it. But then I just think of like I want to do it. Like I want to be that person. Stop dreaming my life, but instead of just do your dream basically and make them true. I was like, how does Insta work? You know, like because there's a lot of things like you have to follow like algorithm, like you post like so many things, and I was like, oh my god, this is so complicated. But then I just thought like, oh my god, yeah, Insta, and I just start posting, and I was like, just trust yourself in a way that I think if your style is good and what you want to sell it to market is kind of like yourself basically, that just be confident and be like optimistic about it. And I just started and I think it's going really, really well.
Yeah, because you've started quite recently, haven't you?
Honestly, yes. I think I would have like, I started ages and then I stopped it for a while because I was like, okay, I don't want to, like, I just like lost interest or like I just like motivation. But now this year, like I got 30 last year.
Yeah.
And my 30 was like my wake up call. I was like, I can't just keep doing this. Like, I need to level up. I need to, you know, when you have this.
Yeah, I had it. Yeah.
Like in your head, like, you can't just like, you have to level up your thing, like your game. And I think that was my thing. I always get like, don't get me wrong, when I go out or work on daily basis, I get a lot of compliments on my style. And I'm like,
so you know that
this is something
desirable.
special. Exactly.
Yeah.
People loves it.
Yeah.
And if I get that, I'm like, okay, I need to do something with it. And then I always knew it, but I never kind of like, but then when you go online and you see all of these people out there with like such a big following, you get demotivated and you're like, oh my God, how am I going to get there? Or how am I going to, what I need to do to be there? But then I'm like, okay, don't compare. I hate to compare myself.
No, yeah.
Do you do it? I mean, I don't know. What do you think about it?
For me, so I built my Insta a bit differently. So I built my Insta through I was a handmade children's clothing.
Oh wow!
Really random. That's kind of how I started in fashion.
I love it, yeah.
So I made like little handmade children's clothing, and I built a lot of like the foundation of my Insta through that. Then I went to uni, so then I rebranded it into more of a kind of portfolio account, and then recently, since kind of like July time, I think July the 15th is when I changed it again, and then that is kind of more focused on what I'm doing now, which is the Fashion Is My Foreplay. And
by the way, I just wanted to tell you, I love the name of your Insta on your podcast.
Yeah, I really like it. It's really, really grown on me. Like, I loved it anyway, but then it's like, now that I'm speaking with it to more people, I think it's really kind of grown on me in a more deeper level, in the sense of like, foreplay doesn't have to be sexual for me, and that's
what I love about it, because you can just have different like meaning of it.
I'm very open. And I think
you
people
are yourself.
Yeah.
You're not faking it. And me, I get along with real. Like, I really value that. If I see you kind of like.
And there's a lot of fake on Instagram.
That is what exactly. Also, I don't like that. And I think it's a shame, because so many people have this massive following and they're not real, and and that's why I'm kind of like, it's a shame. But it's a game, I guess, and you have to kind of like, you know, play it. But I don't know. I feel like Instagram sometimes. I get like really like love and hate relationship, but now I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and I think that's really healthy with social media, because it does go up and down. It depends on like how you're feeling.
100%. But then at the end of the day, like also I think also Instagram and TikTok and all of these platforms.
Oh, see, TikTok I'm not getting on with.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same here.
I just can't break that little bit. But to be honest, I think mine and your aesthetic is more Instagram. So I think it is naturally more Instagram, in the sense of, you know, TikTok's very silly. And like, don't get me wrong, I am very silly on my Instagram. You know, I'll talk about shaving my pussy and stuff like that. That doesn't bother me.
I love it.
But I think it is more, I think we are more Instagram. I think you're definitely got that Instagram vibe.
To be honest with you, yeah, I did TikTok because a lot of people were like, my God, you have to go on TikTok. Like, you get like a lot of following and stuff. But then on TikTok, I guess it's more like the fact that when you post, it's like more everyone can see, when on Instagram is more like your followers. And I think like TikTok is quite like, I don't know, I don't have that thing yet for TikTok. I did it like a month ago, but I'm not on it that much.
So where do you want to go? What is your aims?
Good question.
Your dreams? Because obviously you're fashion.
Fashion is my thing. Like, I eat fashion, I breathe fashion, I sleep fashion. I love it. Like, honestly, now I'm like, clearly I know exactly what I want to do is in fashion.
Yeah.
Before I was like, oh, shall I do that? Or shall I do this? But then I'm like, you know what? Do you believe in like the universe and signs and things like that?
I'm open to all interpretation. I'm not very good at like sciencey stuff.
Okay. I think I'm such a like, I do like believe on signs, and I think sometimes like you always have like a sign that got you somewhere or tell you. And every time I apply for a job and I was like, I want that job because it's a cool job, I never get it. And I'm like, well, I don't get it. I'm like, eating well, like I have all the skill, like I have everything, but I never am. And I'm like, why I'm not getting that job all the time? And I was like, okay. And I just feel like, okay, actually, I'm not meant to do those jobs.
Oh yeah, I mean,
You know what I
I
mean?
do kind of get things like that. Like, and I do a lot of vision boards. I find
Yeah.
vision boards really helpful. And it's like, if I want to do something, I will then manifest it and go like into it.
Manifestation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
Manifestation.
I think that's just healthy.
I think it's just healthy. And I think like when you're not meant to do something, then you're not meant to do something. Whatever the outcome of it, like don't force it. And I'm not like all the time forcing it, like applying for jobs like that. And I was like, wow, man, no. And I'm like, oh my God, like actually like just focus on actually what you like. And it's scary because it's like out of my comfort zone to do like something like that. You know what I mean? And I think,
and you get a lot of judgment, especially from people and like friends and stuff.
honestly, like since, as I said to you, like I think now I'm aiming to work in fashion, and what I want to do, like my aim is first of all like to just increase in terms of like my following, to get more like exposure on it, and like then kind of like potentially in the future work with brands, and then styling is my kind of goal, and modeling as well. So I kind of want to be kind of like really modeling and styling on my men focus, you know what I mean? So that is what I'm aiming to do. So I'm kind of like now like focused on Instagram, like creating content as well, kind of like marketing my stuff on Insta, and then when I get just more on Insta and bigger, then I can start kind of like reach out, or like to be
like showing your services and stuff.
I'm just building my networking as well. I think networking is so important in this industry.
And I think you're at a really interesting point, because you're at a point where a lot of people are. They know what they want to do, and they're trying to build it, and they're trying to break into a very difficult industry.
You said so well.
Yeah.
You have to like, I think that I learned about fashion, you have to be like not scared of like breaking the doors, like be out,
and you've got to say yes to everything.
Exactly. You can't be like picky and be like, oh no, I don't want to do that. Like you really have to be like, okay, open to do things. And that is thing. I don't know, I was doing, surprisingly, I was doing something this morning, because I'm 30, and I'm like, am I starting late? Am I late in my career? Like, you know, and
I've worried about that, because I went to university quite late. I was like 24, I think, when I started my fashion degree.
And you're like just thinking, am I late? Like, because then again, like you always like compare yourself, and you like always like check what is out there. And then you're like, am I late? But then I'm like, no, I'm okay. Like every opportunity is a good opportunity anyway. So just seize it. Don't be too picky, and then just see. But then time help as well.
And you
like,
never know who you're going to meet.
That is it. Like I think for me it's all about, as you said earlier, like networking. Networking is so important, and you meet such good people. Like, but as Jimmy said, I met you, but like I met so cool people in fashion as well. Like, networking, and it's so cool. I love it. I think you are so right. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna ask you a question, or I'm gonna tell you a story, and then you tell me what you think about it. If you do have the same struggle or not. I just feel sometimes, because like I did like fashion for a while, and I've been in London before Brighton, and I kind of like had a good like before COVID, it was so cool. I had like so many opportunities and stuff. But what I saw is like, every people you meet are like, reach out, and then I never like hear back from them. I don't know how you have this, like everything is.
I don't know what that is, but I do.
I just feel sometimes people like it's all related to the, I don't know, the fashion industry, but I just feel sometimes like every time I've been out there and I'm trying to kind of like make my thing, because it's hard to make networking, you know, when you don't have that much around you. You have to go out there.
You have to find it.
Exactly. And so basically get out of your comfort zone. So go to like, and it's really, really hard. And sometimes like I'm like, okay. And then be like, oh my God, I love your style. I love it. And then that is it. Like I don't know.
I reckon like the creative industry is so bloody scatty. Like
I mean, exactly, and I think this is a shame. We should be like help each other out.
And you know what? Everything is so last minute.
It's a shame. I don't know, because we have so many potential out there, and like we're just like and I think sometimes I'm like, why are we not giving chances to kind of like small artists? You know what I mean? Or like I just think sometimes I have like this struggle of it, and I just feel like,
I mean, you're in the depths of it at the moment. Starting out is the worst.
Oh my God,
it is the worst.
I mean, like styling is the worst, because so many people out there, and as you said, like it's so last minute, like and you have to be free, and you don't have like full-time job, so I can't like just like be free last minute. But it's just like, but I'm motivated. I'm so confident.
I think that's really, really important.
Oh my God, 100%. Like motivation is key, and consistency as well.
Consistency and motivation, keeping your portfolio up to date, all of that. And
while you're working full time, babe, this is how I work. Like I'm gonna like sometimes I'm like, wow, like I don't know how I'm doing it, but just like a motivation. Like, you know, when you have the desire of not having this life, you want a different life.
Yeah.
The desire of like having it makes you feel like I want to do it. I just feel like every day, like I'm like, okay, I'm working up that motivation. Like I'm aiming for that person.
You'll go back to London?
No, not for now. I guess London was amazing. Was a good start for me when I moved. I mean, basically, I'm from Paris.
Oh.
Yeah, so France, Paris, moved to London, kind of like new.
Should have
start.
stayed in Paris. Fashion Central.
To be
Hello.
honest with you, Paris is cool, but
Parisian fashion is my fave.
I think fashion is cool in Paris, but then it's more like a lot of like, you know, when you were born somewhere, I guess.
Yeah, it's not as
The same thing.
Yeah.
So when I was like, okay. I mean, I liked it and I grew up there, but then I was like, I don't see a future for myself. So I was
Yeah,
like,
fair
okay,
enough.
London. And I moved to London. At the time, it was so cool. Like, I loved it. Like, first year was amazing, and fashion was incredible. That's where I
Yeah.
got so confident in my fashion. It was in London.
Ah.
Amazing, yeah. Because in France, people don't really like. I didn't have like just like, oh my god, you look cool. People look like weirdly like, oh my god, you're different. More like, why are you dressing like that? Yeah, I
Ooh.
didn't have like nice like people. French people are very conservative, like very conservative. So like, I mean now it's different. I guess, but I don't know. I don't want to used to live there. I was very like, so you don't have that confidence on you, but you knew like inside of you, you had that thing. But
Yeah.
people around you were like, no, like okay, and I had like that best friend like, oh my god, you should go to London. Like London is for you. Like you should go there. And I'm like, okay, I'm moving. Like I'm moving. I need to go, and that is it. And I moved to London, and I don't know, like I moved to London. And people were so cool and stylish. I was like, wow, how I'm gonna compete with that? Like, I'm just like a tiny French guy coming in London. Like, how I'm gonna compete? And I don't know, like, people were coming up to me in London and telling me, you look cool. And I was like, wow, really? Like, I just wearing a blazer. I don't know. So I got more and more confident. And then I'm like, wow. And I just like, my style has changed so much. My way of thinking. And I think also, like, what I love about fashion is just not about, like, clothes you. Like, it's just, like, creating a character around it.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, it definitely can be. 100%.
And I think that's why I understood it. And I'm like, wow, I love it. And I don't know, just like that made me feel confident and made me feel like, okay, actually, like my work is that.
See, I have like a lot of different styles. I don't really stick to one style. I'm very much like one day I can be super sexy, one day I can be really, really elegant, one day I can be really vintage. Like,
Yeah.
so when you're
Just
saying
choose
about
it.
character, I think that's a really
Exactly.
good idea. Like, it really is. It's
I think
so
like
true.
100%. I think like fashion is just a way for you to like when you come in the morning, like, oh my god, for me like fashion is therapy. And I honestly like,
Yeah.
you know, when I'm not feeling in a good way, or like, and I'm like, that is my thing.
And it builds your confidence.
Oh my god, like 100%. I think the reason why I'm here and I'm that person today is because of that. Like, you don't
that
know.
change.
Massively, like
Yeah.
from the moment I lit front and come here, like I'm such a different person, and I'm like,
So what was your style when you first came here?
what's super, like I was like just really simple, like I was so like just I think my men I am was like a blazer, like I love a blazer.
Yeah.
I just love the blazer, but I was like cool like blue jean, like I was like having a cool style anywhere, but like no that out there or confident, you know what I mean? I was so like, okay, I was like, wow. But
nothing that would kind of make you turn your head twice.
and I thought that until people
Yeah.
like coming up to me and telling me, you look so cool. I'm sorry, you look so cool. And I was like, okay, amazing. I love it. And then, I don't know, just like got inspired. Like, just like, oh my God, I'm going to buy this. And you know, when everything started is when I stopped thinking about what people will think of me. Because when you get positive attention, that gives you so much like, oh my god. And then once you kind of like stop thinking about this, you build your confidence and you build your character. And honestly, every single day of my life since I'm the main character of my life.
Yeah.
I wake up with that, like I'm a main character. Like
Right.
this is it. I like, you are like just
And
like,
it starts with literally putting your clothes on.
that is it.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
It doesn't even start with putting your clothes on. It starts with putting your underwear on. If I'm wearing ugly underwear, I know I'm having a shit day.
you know what? Honestly, I have a thing with socks. Like if I have to match the socks.
Oh, do you?
Honestly, I do. If I think my socks is not matching my outfit, I will have a niche. Like in my head, I'm like, wow, I don't think my outfit looks cool because my socks is not matching. And it's a tiny detail because people don't look at it. But for me, it's like it needs to be like perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's your body. It's
that
what
is
what
it.
you're putting on your body to make you feel confident.
100%. I just like fashion that gave me so much power during my life. Like even now, even today, like I still feel like that built the characters I am now and where I'm gonna go, what I'm aiming to. And don't get me wrong, sometimes it's not easy, like because because like I always get that question. People meet me, who are you? Like, because I just like entering people. Like, you don't like you have an accent, but you this, but you like that, but and then so many questions, and I'm like, wow, like I'm just me. I guess I don't like to be like, I don't like people want to put like an image on you, like okay, you are that person. You like a label on me. I hate it. I hate label. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't think
I don't really like labels.
Oh, I hate it.
I don't like it because like I don't know, because I get this a lot with like my sexuality. Like, I'm not straight, but then I would never call myself bisexual. I don't know why, but I just don't like it. Like, I just don't have that. So I get the whole label thing, and I think a lot of people try and label their style, and I think that's really difficult to.
Always people try to label, like, I mean, I guess today, like, everyone wants to label people.
Yeah.
It's just easy for them, like, to have an image.
So then they know.
Exactly, they know who you are. But I hate it, and that's why I hate it when, like, people are trying to like label me on like something, because I'm not something. I'm just like I'm character, and today I'm gonna be that person, and tomorrow I'm gonna be another person, and that is it. I mean, but I kind of like when people ask me what I am, I'm like, I'm me, like, I guess, like, you know what I mean. I'm Sabry, and like that is it. You know what I mean. If you want to know, just ask more. That's it. I had a lot of struggle with people in my life, but now thank God I have like an amazing like friendship. But before, like, especially when I used to live in France, I was surrounded by people that kind of like, when people know that you've got a value, you've got a life, people they put you down all the time.
Yeah.
And I felt like that was why I'm like, and now like when I grew up and I'm like, oh my God, like I surrounded myself when I was younger with people that kind of like put me down, or like didn't tell me my value. And now I'm just like kind of like, oh my God, actually, like now I'm more like a healthy circle.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I love it, and I think like it's what I wanted from that. But yeah.
And then how have you changed from moving from London to Brighton?
Whoa.
What has that change been like?
I think London, London is like London. Like, you get to a point where if that was it for me. Like, I think I loved it. I met amazing people, and I think that was great. I don't think I was too tired. no, but like,
Brighton is a lot more relaxed.
Yeah, I just was too tired. I just felt like, oh my God, like, what? And I used to have that friend in Brighton. I used to visit every weekend, like, more often. I was like, oh my God, actually, I love Brighton. Like, it's an amazing place. Yeah. The beach. And like, clubs, bar, alcohol.
And we're not far from London either.
That is it. So if I do need to go to London.
Yeah, I do find it weird that Brighton doesn't have a larger fashion scene. Then I feel like it should be a lot bigger than what it is.
That is what sometimes I think about. I think what is London, you can make connection just more easily. But then it's different. I guess Brighton is a vibe. For me, to be honest with you, I found my peace in Brighton. Yeah. I'm gonna lie, like, since I'm here, I just feel like, wow, granted. I feel like my life has changed.
And how's your style changed?
I love this question. I guess, what change is really, my style is really dependent on my like mindset, where I am in my life. Like, it's kind of like very related to the person I am. Like,
oh God, same.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I can look back at photos and know how my life was by what I was wearing.
Exactly. So I guess it's like, now I just feel like my style is more like sophisticated, more like before, what I wanted is just attention.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted the compliment.
You just wanted that break free. Here I am.
Exactly. And my friend were like, wow, like, you like attention. I was like, no, you're wrong. I don't like it. And I thought, actually, I do like it. And I wanted that attention, and I wanted that compliment. I wanted that I was a main character, and I was like, okay. But now I guess I'm not in this.
Now it's more kind of like internal.
100%.
Self-built almost.
100%. Yeah. Exactly. It's more about building my self-confidence every day, and myself. And I think now don't get me wrong, I love a compliment, and I love it's fashion.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't?
Exactly. But also now I like, it's just like for myself, like, I think now I really dress for myself, and I really wanna build an outfit. I'm like, okay, what do you want to wear today? What is your vibe? What is your mood? Like, how do you feel? And then that is it. And I love building outfit. I think it's cool. Like,
what would be your key pieces to build?
Wow.
Where do you start?
Honestly, I always start for one piece in my head, and then I thought, I want to wear this today, and then I'm going to build my outfit from there. For example, today I was like, I want to wear those glasses.
Oh, okay, cool, yeah.
And I said, what do you want to wear with it? And I was like, okay, you need this, you need this, you need this. And I was like, That is it. But then, you know, you have like a few pieces that you know when you're gonna wear, it's gonna just work anywhere. Like, you know, like this jacket, for example, like, you know.
You have your pieces, your main bit. I've got a long dark jacket as well, and it can go with multiple different things.
That is it. So I just like, I guess when I go somewhere, like, for example, what I love about it is like, you know, when like to an event where we go out, I love to create the outfit. Like, it's my foreplay.
Yeah.
Love,
it's the same. I love it. Like,
this is my foreplay.
Yeah.
You put the music on, you put like a sexy playlist, like to cool and chill. You just chill and then you're like, okay, now like let's do it. Like, you take your time, like nice shower, and then bam, bam, and then you go.
It's the whole process. It doesn't even just start from when you hit the bedroom. When you hit the bedroom, you're at the end of it.
Exactly. Like, it's like, oh,
you've
it's
got the
over.
Reward.
Exactly.
Yeah. It starts for me like right at the beginning.
100%.
I've got to be comfortable in my outfit. I've got to be confident in my outfit. I've got to know what I want to wear. I've then got to have a good amount of social time, whether that be with a group, whether that be with, if I'm going on a date, like if the social's going to be good, the social's going to be good because I'm feeling confident.
100%.
And then the sex is going to be good because
you're gonna be
the whole night has been about confidence.
This is all like, this is all
it's
together.
All part of it, yeah.
So it starts from the moment you're here in your bedroom.
Yeah.
That is the thing. So, and I think that is my foreplay. For example, when I know I'm gonna go out, or I'm gonna go to an event, or I'm gonna go, like, even when I came here today, like, I was like, oh my god, so what I'm gonna wear, like, what I wanna, like, the image I wanna get, what the like my thing I wanna do. I was like, wow, let's do it. And I just put that thing, like that music on, like super cool. And I was like, okay, what are we wearing today? And I was like, this. I just feel like that is so exciting. But my man, because there is so many things on me, and I don't know how it's gonna come across, but I think my man foreplay is when I'm on my way out and I put my music on, and I'm just doing my catwalk, and you know that everyone around you is looking at.
See, I do it in the car because I drive everywhere and I only listen to music in the car. So as soon as I'm like going somewhere and I've put the music on in the car and I'm on my own and I'm like,
and that is my foreplay.
Yeah, it's just that little
like 15-minute, like, it depends where I'm going.
Yeah,
that is my foreplay. Like, that is like, you feel that way.
Yeah, and it can just make or break your night.
Oh my god! Like,
or your day.
100%. You know, when I go to work or when I need to have this 15 minutes by myself with my music on, and I know that it needs to be all together. Cool outfit, cool music, and then bam. And that is my problem, because I know when I'm working.
You've stolen my last question, which is...
Sorry!
It's alright, we've just skipped it forward, but that's fine.
I'm so sorry. No. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No.
We could just make it again if you want to.
But no, it's brilliant. I totally agree. And I think that's kind of like, you know, why I'm sitting here talking. I've always been very, very open, like too open.
I don't think it's too open. I don't think it's just people are not open enough.
Yeah, and I think it's ridiculous how when we talk about sex or we talk about like sex positivity, a lot of the people in the sex industry are people like Bonnie Blue, Lily Phillips. They're not doing it in a positive way.
God.
They're not, and I want someone.
I can't believe you mentioned her name. I'm not gonna lie, but like Bonnie Blue is, for me,
it's not giving positivity. And that's why I thought I wanted to do a podcast for ages. I wanted to do.
You need to get her on your podcast.
Oh my god, I'd love her.
I think that would be interesting to have her. She would be like, wow. Honestly, I don't know why, but that girl is kind of like, she is wild.
She is wild.
What do you think about that? In a good way, or bad way?
I support women being openly sexual, and I support sex work, and I support sex positivity and all of that, but I just don't like the way she's doing it. I don't like the...
That is it. But where... Maybe, as honestly,
it's shock value, and I understand why you're doing shock value, because it gets you the views, it gets you the money, it gets you the.
I think she just in all the whole.
And that's great, and that's brilliant.
Exactly, yeah.
But then also we need people out there who are talking about these subjects in a positive way and mixing it with fashion. They're my two interests, 100%. And they come together really well. And it's just a way of speaking about both industries in a positive way that isn't just. Look at me, I'm shagging 1,000 men.
No. Oh my god.
Because you don't know, I could be shagging 1,000 men tonight.
I want to know, like, about these men. What is the pleasure here? Like,
yeah.
like it's like 2 seconds. Like I don't know, like how can you?
And that's it, isn't it? It's shock value, and I don't want
that probably shocked me a little bit. Yeah.
And I want to be able to have a platform where we're talking about
in a good way, like
in a good way,
100%.
and we're talking about both industries because they interconnect a lot. Like I know a lot of people that work in both industries, and I want to talk about the safety of both industries, the things to look out for in both industries,
True.
the things to be concerned about in both industries, the positives of both industries. And I don't feel like the girls that we've got out at the moment who are in the sex industry are talking positively about it.
You need to go out there.
Yeah.
You do actually, like I think like you've got a good message out in here, and I think what you're saying is really good.
Yeah.
And I think like I would rather having a podcast and watching you than Brittany Blue.
Yeah. Thanks.
No, but it's true. I think for me, like you've got a good, like I think here you've got a good message. And
it's about confidence, and it's about building your confidence through clothes, and it's about making sure that you are comfortable with whatever you're doing, whether that be sex work, whether that be whatever you're doing, whether it just be a hookup, whether you be in a relationship for the last 3 years, whether you've been married for 50 years. If you're not confident in it and you're not confident about yourself or how you feel or how you look, then I think that's something that needs to be addressed, and hopefully people listening to this will
100%.
feel that.
As I said to you earlier, like fashion for me is like therapy. Like every day I'm like it just like helps me to like carry on with life sometimes. You know when you feel low and you don't have that much, like you don't have that, like you don't feel it. I just feel like something really like helps me to get through like breakups or like friendships breakups or like just like a lot of things like that. And like when you know like you actually have this like you can
this little outlet almost.
Exactly.
It's a therapy.
And for me it is every day. And I think like this is my art, you know what I mean? It's all about like my clothes. I just express myself, my personality through my clothes.
Yeah.
And that is it. You have when you put on it, like when you go on a date, like you make people intimidated, like men or like they are intimidated by you. Like do you feel
I find men are very intimidated by me because I'm very confident.
And how do you cope with it? How do you handle it once you see that? Like is it still are you attracted by the fact that they are intimidated or not? Would you like to be more kind of like confident person in front of you or like?
I don't know. I mean, I am super confident and I am super open, and I think it's really important. I think I don't mind. I date a lot of timider guys. I'm usually the outspoken, crazier one, whereas the guys I date usually are a little bit more introverted, and opposites attract. So I guess it's kind of works.
True.
But I don't know whether it's got to the point now in my life where I'm like, actually, I can't be so settled when it is just us and we aren't being crazy, and I don't get the opportunity to be as crazy as I want to be. Like my child's father he wanted that white picket fence life and just wanted to settle down. He was ready for baby number 2, and I was just like, yo, I've just started uni. I'm kind of like exploring and finding myself. Like, I was like, no, I'm not down for this. Like, and that doesn't mean I'm necessarily scared of relationships or anything like that. It's more just, I think I tend to go for timid guys, but I think I probably need to go for guys who are a little bit more confident, a little bit more fun.
Yeah, like to kind of like match your energy.
Yeah, and like I'm a difficult cookie. Like I don't drink, and I find that really difficult.
That's true.
My ex was a big drinker. Not like a big drinker in the sense of like he would get drunk, but it was very much his lifestyle.
Okay, gotcha.
His lifestyle was football, going to the pub with the boys,
lads.
Yeah, and then going out on a Saturday night.
Oh yeah, so
and it's just not my lifestyle.
And also, like, I've never had like that opportunity to speak about fashion like through a podcast. You know, I always have like conversations, or I was like but I never had that opportunity to speak to someone like who's in fashion like you and had like a good background. Like, okay, let's share opinions. I think it's quite cool.
I think it's brilliant. I love it. I love sharing opinions because fashion is very subjective. So
fashion is so subjective, and I think like also like it depends on people. But I think if you're not on it, you can't understand it.
Yeah,
it
is difficult to understand.
It is difficult.
Yeah,
like, and I think sometimes like I'm like trying to speak about it. I'm trying like to make it like but like for me it's just clothes, and I'm like, okay, I don't like that.
No,
this is more than just clothes, babe. But I'm not gonna go on them. But anyway, let's speak about. I want to speak about confidence.
Confidence, yeah.
Because I really want to make sure that like that is today that for me is so important, and I want to make sure that like that is why like for me, like, you know, when I start fashion, when I was in fashion, when I was just like I wasn't I struggled with confidence a lot. So I really struggled with it, and I wasn't like showing myself, and I was like, oh my god, like I don't like the way how I look, I just didn't like it. And I don't know, when I start kind of like putting clothes together, and I quite like, I don't know, I quite liked it, and I like the way I looked on it, and how that makes me feel. You know what I mean? The way that I felt about it was great, and I felt like, oh my god, that is amazing. And I always say to myself, and also to people around me, like, why are you looking to fit in if you can stand out?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, it's completely true. And like, I think finding your confidence through clothing as well can be quite difficult when it comes,
100%.
like, even just simple things like sizing or finding the right shops that work for you, or
so hard.
the right, you know,
What are your
there's
shop?
Vinted.
Me too.
Everything I own is Vinted.
No way.
Everything.
Wow, you're so lucky. I wish I could be Vinted because I can't find anything on Vinted.
I live on it. I have like alerts
You
come
live
up.
on it.
Yeah.
Babe.
Everything
I love it.
Actually, Vinted and charity shops. So this is a charity shop. These are Vinted.
Okay.
But like every piece of my clothing is Vinted.
Vinted. Wow.
Yeah. Like, okay, shoes. Vinted. They are all Vinted, actually. Every single one of them.
You always shop on Vinted. You
Yeah.
never go like on like
No.
ASOS,
No.
Zara. Never.
No. I don't like it. It's almost like a game. For hunting for something.
That's true.
Finding the best deal. Finding, like, I love it when I go onto Vinted and I find a profile that's got stuff that I like, so I can get a bundle. And then it's just like, it's finding those people that have got your style, got your sizing. Like, I love it. Yeah.
No, I think so.
But no, I don't shop. I don't do any online shopping.
And oh my god, I'm jealous. On Vinted, I'm trying to build my algorithm, and I can't find anything good so far.
To be fair, I have been doing Vinted for about 5 years. So I have got it down to an absolute T.
Vinted.
Yeah.
I really struggle. Even if I go there, I don't like it. I don't. And people keep telling me, I shop on Vinted. And I'm like, oh my god, like, I'm jealous. Like, give me your thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I shop a lot on ASOS, to be honest with you. Like,
ASOS is a good one. They've got, like, obviously they've got a huge range.
They got
like,
a
that's
huge trend.
That's
but I just
what they
know
do.
my sizes. I know what suits me. I know where to go. And
it's comfortable.
So comfortable, and it's just easy. And so I'm like, I know exactly.
When
so
you know where to buy something, it does
I love
take
it.
away that
Oh my god, so easy.
worry.
Oh my god, yeah. Like, I know exactly. Like, and for me, like, I have a vision.
Yeah.
Like, in my head, it's like, oh my god, I want to wear this.
Yeah, like
And
I do
want
that.
that.
So I've got a dress at the moment that I haven't worn because I know that I want to have a white lacy top underneath it. So, but
Same.
yeah, so I'll just
Same.
wait until I've got that exact outfit, and then it will come to life.
And same. Honestly, I think like it's all about like, I know you wake up and oh my god, I want to dress like last week I woke up and I was like, I want to wear a full burgundy outfit.
Yeah.
Like, that is it. I want a full burgundy outfit and like leather, like, so cool.
The new colours of autumn are burgundy and daffodil yellow.
Hey, no way.
Yeah.
I love it.
You're quite on brand with your red and your yellow, actually.
I love
Yeah.
I think like matching my glasses, babe. No, but I want burgundy. Sorry, but I think this is a cool color, burgundy, and I think like it matches really well with any colors anyway.
Yeah,
And I
it
think,
is
like,
a bit of a neutral almost.
It's quite natural, but it looks cool. It looks like chic, cool, elegant.
Very autumnal.
Exactly, very autumnal. No, and yeah, and I'm like, I want revision, and I want that suit so bad, but I can't find it, and I'm like, okay, let's keep going. But yeah, I wake up with a vision when I shop, when I buy clothes, when I'm like, I want that.
Yeah, I shop with vision.
100%.
Or I find one thing and then build around it.
100%.
Yeah.
I shop with vision. I build one thing and I'm like, okay, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this.
And you've changed your style multiple times. Do you feel sexier?
Oh my god, yes. 100%. No, I think for me, like sexy is all about like not showing, like, I mean, me, I like it's not about showing your skin. It's more like,
yeah, it doesn't have to be.
It
yeah.
doesn't have to be. And I think I'm more is about what you're gonna wear, but like authentically, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
to wear something that belongs to you, and it's you wearing it, and like it's all about an energy.
Yeah.
I think for me, being sexy is not about a person, about how you look. It's more like you have it's an energy, and
An
people
energy
can,
that's nice.
and people can feel it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like how you walk in the room, how you speak, how you carry yourself,
yeah,
how you are, like. And I think that is sexy. It's not,
yeah.
For me, sexiness is that, and the way how I feel it's like, I feel sexy and I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you walk out with your boots and your cowboy boots and you walk and you look your long leather jacket, you know that you're sexy and you're like, you look like because.
And it starts, this sounds so cheesy, but it starts within. If you're feeling sexy, the world knows you're sexy.
Exactly. It's all an energy. Like, I'm gonna lie, but when I meet people, I can feel the energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, I get told I'm a flirt. And sometimes
like, you're a flirter, like,
flirting,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes I don't even realise I'm doing it.
Really?
But it is an energy because I will walk in feeling shit hot. And I'm like, everyone in here fucking fancies me because I fancy me. And people are like, you are such a flirt. And I'm like, no, that's just me.
Okay. I mean, it's alright. Like, I like flirting. I think it's cool. I think like,
but it's an energy.
Yeah, 100%. I think like for me, it's like an energy. You feel it, and people feel it, and they feel great around you, and they want to be like, it's like contagious. You know what I mean? And like you take it or not, but like I think for me, like I love it when like I just go out and I feel like I'm sexy on my one wearing how I feel. And like,
and I think
sexy if you put in your, and like,
yeah,
feel it.
And to be sexy as well, like you say, you don't have to be showing a lot of skin.
100%.
You don't have to be walking out in a bloody netted tank top. Like
you don't have to.
You can, and you can feel sexy.
Exactly,
and you can look sexy.
Exactly, that's you.
But you don't have to. You could be wearing a full 3-piece suit and be the sexiest motherfucker out here.
100%.
Yeah.
Like it's all about. I think for me, it's like just how you wearing it, how you carrying it, and I also something is all about confidence as well. Like fashion, sex, and confidence. Always. I feel like I just said that word so many times, but like I feel like it's all the words that come back all the time when you speak
fashion, sex, and confident. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah,
that's literally it.
No, but this is all the words that always come back because I feel like I'm saying those words for like not like, but it is what it is. It's all about the confidence you're putting on it, and then that is just. You feel it, like you know what I mean, and then you attract people like that.
Yep.
I don't know, like for me, like for example, I can see and I can feel it. Like people are coming to me, like I can.
You can feel someone responding to your energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I get
it. I feel it. Yeah.
Right. Like when people come to you and you know exactly why they're here for.
Yeah.
You know why because you have this aura or you give that, and I'm like, yeah, I love it, and that is just like. I love it so much.
No, that's brilliant. That's so good. I think that's really summed it up really well.
Right, like I think so. I just have a question to ask you because I had a chat lately with a friend and I was like, I don't know. I just feel like, do you sometimes like when you wear clothes where like have a good outfit on? Do you like sometimes like if you don't get a compliment that it's like people?
Do you know what? I follow someone on Instagram who is called. She's called Jessie Joels, I think her name is. She's from New York. Her dress sense is very out there, crazy. She does a lot of like block colours. She does a lot of like, let me just show you.
Show me, babe. I just want to see that so much.
But she does this really fun like little meme on Jessie on Instagram. She does these little reels where it says when someone's not paying you a compliment. Hang on, let me.
Oh my God. I love it. I love that.
And it is true. And I think we should be complimenting each other more. I feel like a lot of people don't feel comfortable being complimented. Like if someone says to me, oh, you look really great, I always go, yeah, I know. Which I mean, I do it a bit stupidly and I do it a bit to catch them off guard.
Course, 100%.
But also like, fuck it, own it. Yeah, I do know. Do you know why? Because I've spent 3 hours putting this outfit together. I've spent money on it. I'm like, we should be complimenting and we should be accepting compliments.
Honestly, thank you so much. Because I was having that chat and I was like, and my friend was like, why are you looking for validation? Like, why are you looking for that? And I'm like, and I don't know
if it is validation.
I was reflecting on it and I was like, okay, because like, I'm like, do you think I'm looking for that? But I'm just, why are you not just giving me a compliment? Why are you just telling me that I look great? But then I'd be like, yeah, but you always look great. But it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
I want it here all the time because, like, white strangers on the street are coming up to me and telling me that I look great. But the people
I try and do it all the time. Like, so if I'm like out driving, like I'll always wind down my window and be like, "Oh my god, you look so good today."
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I
Because
try all the time.
You change people's day. Like, you know how, and I think it's, if you think something super nice, say it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if like you think it and you think like you look, the person looks great, just say it. And I think like sometimes, like, as you said, you put hours to build an outfit. Like, I put hours, I invest on it. I put like and I'm like, okay, I put a massive effort on it. So I'm expecting.
Especially as well when it's someone like you who's obviously very fashion based. Like, that is your thing.
That is
You wouldn't go to an art gallery with your artist friend who's just done all this work and said
nothing. Bye. Like, you would say something.
Art.
Right, and I think that is it.
but you do art every day.
But this is it. And I feel like sometimes, like, I'm like, okay, but
I think people are scared to compliment people on their clothing.
And you know what I said to that? And I just answer. And I think it's always something I think. I don't know if, like, what I think, let me tell me if you're going to, but, like, I just think sometimes your confidence or the way how you look and the way you carry yourself and you speak can make people feel insecure. And
or intimidated.
Exactly. And I feel sometimes like I am this reflection of insecurities, and then people are kind of like saying that on me, and I'm like, that's why you're not saying that I look cool because you don't want. And I don't know, I feel like sometimes I always struggle with it, and I always feel like, just like, why don't you say it? And that is
but
it.
people don't speak to each other as much as they need to be nowadays anyway. But
It's a shame.
Yeah.
Just compliment me. I want a compliment. And then I would be fine.
Yeah.
Go. Not be like, I'm sorry, but yeah, I think that was the comment.
Yeah. No, I don't know if it's searching for validation.
I don't think it's so. I think I don't need
I
validation.
just think it needs more.
I
it just needs to be more common.
Exactly. Just like, I just want you. You're my friend. I love you. And as a friend, just like, is it duty to say that?
Yeah, because it's your interest at the end of the day.
That is it, you know what I mean? And I would rather having, like, I will love that. And I think for me, like, just like, I mean, it's not the end of the day if I don't get it, don't get me wrong, but I think, like, if I get it, I feel happier.
Yeah. Oh my God,
You know what I mean?
100%.
Like, I love it. And I think it's just like, the effort you put on it, it's like, okay.
I do it all the time. Like, I'll run up to people in the street and be like, oh my God, where are your trousers from?
I love
or
it.
like things like that. Like, I do like
I love
it.
those people. And
Yeah.
I'm the same. I think you should kind of like do it. And I think, as I
We'll
said,
start a worldwide pandemic of compliments.
100%. And I'm like, okay, let's send each other a video. Like, oh my God. No, but just like, the thing is, I think it's just like, yeah, just say it. If you think something nice, I think you should say it, definitely.
Yeah.
And I think you should like, I don't love it. And I always do it when I have time to do it. I'm like, when I see something, I'm like, oh my God, I love your outfit. Or, oh my God, I love your vibe. You're so cool. I love it. People love compliments.
Yeah. No,
You know what I mean?
100%.
So
Maybe it's an English thing.
do you think so?
I don't know. I feel like the English are very like.
But
no.
you English, and
yeah.
you don't like that, no? You say things out loud.
Yeah, I do.
I love it.
But
I
think
love
the typical like prim and proper English is, oh no, we don't
say that.
You know, we.
Yeah, culture.
Thank you.
Shy.
Like, yeah.
We don't wanna like.
Proud.
Yeah, like,
it's proud, isn't it?
to like have to like, I don't know. Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know, but yeah, something I guess like I want to, but I don't think it's validation. I think it's something. I think it's just like.
I think it's deeper than that. So my two little questions.
Wow, I love it.
First one is, what item of clothing in your wardrobe makes you feel the sexiest?
Hey. Okay, very good question. And my answer will be an oversized blazer.
Yeah.
I love an oversized blazer. Like,
you said that you're a blazer guy.
Yeah, I'm a blazer guy, and I think blazer is my thing. And that's how I love fashion. I started with fashion because I think it looks so cool.
What is your favourite form of foreplay? And again, it doesn't obviously have to be sexual.
No, 100%. And I think like
it's back to that feeling, really, isn't it? Like,
exactly, it's back to that feeling that makes me feel like I'm the main character at that moment, and makes me feel like, ooh, like I love it. Like you know when you have this thing on your body, and like, wow, I love this feeling, and you all on it.
I love the little shudder because that's the feeling.
It is a feeling, and you go just like you're feeling it, and you wanna just keep it. Like, and I'm like, so you have to choose the right music, and you know when you're walking, and bam, 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 the shoes. You can hear like your boots like bam, 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 and I just love it because when you walk like that, you attract good attention, and you know. And honestly, for example, today on my watch you come here, I had that foreplay. Like I just like, and I was walking, and I was like,
It's almost like your hype song. Your pump.
exactly, and you put like, and I feel like yes, I'm in my world, I'm in my era, and then I put my main music, and I always have a music for it. Like I always But like,
Oh no, I'm so team Britney. I'm up for Britney.
Isn't it? Me
All
too.
day, every day, I'm up for Britney.
I love her. I love her music, and I feel like that is my song right now. Like when I want to feel like.
Okay, and where can people find you? What's your Instagram handle?
Okay, my Instagram is Sabry El Klifi. Like I mean,
Obviously, I'll tag and everything.
yeah, of course. So there's my Instagram. TikTok is the same name, so I put the same name everywhere. So like Sabry El Klifi as well. And but yeah, main thing is Insta. Follow me on Instagram, and
people can reach out on Insta.
exactly. If you want to know me about me, know more about my journey, just follow me. If you just want some chat on the podcasts.
And you're always up for a collab.
Honestly, I love it. Honestly, I had such a great time with you.
No, it's been so fun. You've been so brilliant.
Thank you so much for listening or watching that episode of Fashion Is My Foreplay. If you enjoyed this episode, then don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok or YouTube. All of it is at Fashion Is My Foreplay. And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, leaving a quick review really helps the pod get seen by some more people. Make sure you tap subscribe and turn notifications on so you never miss a new episode. And also, if you'd like to go one step further and support the show, then you can head over to the Buy Me a Coffee link in my Instagram bio. It's a great way just to help us keep creating and, making more of this. I'll see you next week for another episode of Fashion Is My Foreplay.